Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, August 3rd. Thanks for tuning in to Schmidty's MLB picks on Guy Boston Sports. I'm your host, Ethan Schmidt. We've got all 30 teams in action, 15 games for us to choose from here in Major League Baseball today. It's Winning Wednesday. I'm fired up. I'm coming at you with three of my favorite gameplays. As always, our YRFI of the day and a player prop for y'all. I know I got to get the vid out quickly. These games are super early here today. I apologize. I'm in Phoenix, so I'm 3 hours behind the East Coast, but I'm doing my best for y'all. And I'm going to be off the very first games. I do like the Blue Jays. I will tell you that much. But big shout out to our ballers. We appreciate y'all. We'll never stop letting you know, giving us that extra support here in our Discord family. I love you guys. Special shout out and appreciate you if you're joining us for the first time as well. If you want to support the channel, you can become a baller for just $2.99 a month. You get a badge next to your name, a bunch of exclusive emojis to use right here on YouTube. We also have ballers only giveaways, and the more ballers we get, the more special things we could do for you guys. With that being said, we are closing in on 11,000 subscribers. Just absolutely unreal. Appreciate y'all for the continued support, and we will be doing a ballers only giveaway for our 11,000 subscriber milestone. Really huge for us if you hit that subscribe button and drop a like if you've been enjoying Schmidty's MLB picks, and I know you have because I've been making you some money. 8 straight winning days here on the channel. Our Tuesday recap, we smashed the books on Taco Tuesday. You ate good if you rode with me. 5-1 in my final plays, 6-2 overall, splitting 1-1 on the rides of the day. We have now had 8 straight winning days here on the channel. Just absolutely incredible, and I would say it's easily the longest streak since I started back in May. This is it's the viewers and the support that I'm getting that keeps me going, so I really appreciate y'all. The Braves first 5 team total over 2.5, easy cash. And then the Baltimore Orioles, I love this team, massive win on plus money for us, big time cash. And I saw there were VIP cappers putting max plays on the Rangers yesterday. Rest in peace to them. We killed it taking the Orioles, and they did us right. I hope you tailed for sure. And then the Dodgers money line was way too easy for the value. The Taco Tuesday props absolutely smacked. Braxton Garrett shoved his arm off. 11 Ks, sailing way over his line at 5.5. We replaced it. We replaced that play with Brandon Drury with this play because he was traded right before the game. And then Mookie Betts went nuts. A home run, a double, and a single, I believe, just crushing his total bases. And the only loss of the day was the YRFI, beyond unfortunate. We've had 3 days within the last week where we've lost the perfect sweep by 1 play. I don't know what we got to do to get a sweep around here, but our ride of the days, I think we had some people working for Vegas in the comments yesterday. No, I'm just messing around, but we had a few people on the Mets run line. Sean Gross had it straight up, and sorry to make you the scapegoat, buddy, but we went with it. And I think a lot of people were on the Mets run line as it is anyways, but a major womp there as they take the L yesterday. A very bad loss. I hereby declare in baseball gambling law, do not bet on minus 300 teams or more teams ever. Do not do it. They lose every time, at least this season. And if a team is that juiced, I'm telling you guys, do not take it. These minus 300 teams are cursed this season. And then our player prop ride, gotta get the bag, came through with a clutch play. Javi Baez over 1.5 total bases, and the dude hits a double in his first at bat. No sweat at all. My guy GGTB, thank Thank you, good sir. You can submit your hashtag ride of the day each and every day in the comments for a chance to be shouted out on Schmidty's MLB picks. You guys know I always go with the gameplay, but I'm always down to ride with a player prop as well, and we pretty much do that every day now. But just please remember to use the hashtag ride of the day in your comment if you want to be considered. And I'm giving out free picks here. We are tearing it up, just dominating right now. So I want to drop my Cash App, and if anyone ever wants to send me a one-time support or tip me if you hit big, not necessary, but greatly appreciated. It's Winning Wednesday. Let's stay hot here on Schmidty's MLB picks. I'm ready for a winning, positive, WOZZATIVE day again. Our first gameplay of the day, we have the Detroit Tigers at the Minnesota Twins for the rubber match of a 3-game series. Lefty Tyler Alexander and righty Joe Ryan are your starters. I'm taking the Minnesota Twins on the run line in this one. Alexander 2-4, a 4.1 ERA, a 1.31 WHIP, 1-2 with a 4.91 ERA on the road. He actually pitched 3 scoreless innings against Minnesota just over 3 weeks ago, but the Twins still won that game 8-4, covering the run line obviously. And the rookie Joe Ryan has been so solid this season. 7-4, a 3.78 ERA, a 1.11 WHIP. He's 3-2 at home with a 3.05 ERA. And the Twins aren't as good against left-handed pitching as they are right, but this is a great spot for them to improve their numbers. Still tied with the Tigers actually for 13th in OPS versus righties. They are 6-2 in their last 8 games versus a lefty starter. But the Tigers are so much worse against right-handed pitching, bottom of the league, dead last in average and OPS, 3-14 in their last 17 against a right-handed starter. This Tigers offense has had some success. They had some success yesterday, but I really trust Ryan to shut them down here today. And their lineup is expected to have all the key guys. Minnesota is the 5th best team in the league and getting a win after a loss with a 30-18 record. You gotta love that. And Detroit hasn't won back-to-back games since July 8th, guys. I really like taking our chances here on the run line for the value in this spot. Love me or fade me, our guy Boston Gear. A quick little cameo out there. Next, we have the Chicago Cubs at the St. Louis Cardinals for game 2 of a 3-game series between these NL Central rivals. Lefty Justin Steele and righty Miles Michaelis, I believe, facing off on the mound. I keep butchering his last name. I think it is Michaelis. My favorite play in this one, however, is the Cardinals' first 5 team total over 2.5 at plus money. If you can't get this play, and I actually want to hear from y'all if this is an easily accessible play for you guys, because I do love taking these plays. It's definitely on DraftKings, but if not, I do like the Cards first 5 run line or the money line as a solid choice if you can't get the TTO. Justin Steele 4-7, 3.86 ERA, 1.43 WHIP. He's 1-3 with a 4.71 ERA on the road, and the Cardinals are crushing left-handed pitching this season, 4th in average, 3rd in OPS in the league. Their top hitters have great splits against Steele, and St. Louis is 6th best in runs a game at home in Major League Baseball. Michael is 8-8, 2.86 ERA, 0.99 WHIP. He's actually 4-2 with a 2.31 ERA at home. This is a great spot for the Cardinals, but I told y'all my favorite play, the first 5 team total over 2.5. Not much else to be said. Let's ride. Our last gameplay of the day, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants for game 3 of a 4-game series. And I have to say, rest in peace to Vin Scully, the iconic Dodgers broadcaster who passed away yesterday. He will be missed. Just a great figure in sports. Rest in peace, Vin Scully. The Dodgers blasted the Giants in the first night of this series, 8-2, and then went on to win 9-5 last night. All offense for this Dodgers team. Tonight, lefty Julio Urias and righty Alex Cobb dueling on the mound. Urias 10-6, a 2.71 ERA, a 0.98 WHIP. He's 6-4 on the road with a 2.49 ERA. Cobb 3-5, a 4.06 ERA, a 1.28 WHIP. 2-5 at home, a 2.84 ERA, and most of the key Dodgers in the lineup have great splits against Cobb. I'm going to try something new with you guys today. We are running a stack on the Dodgers, where I'm going to put a half unit on each on their first 5 run line, and then their money line, and also the run line. Personally, I would go with the half unit on the first 5, team total over 2.5 as well. It's at crazy plus money odds, and the Dodgers have been smashing the over lately. And the money line is not great odds, but the first 5 run line is minus 120, and the run line is plus money. Obviously, my most confident play here in this game is the money line, but it's the least rewarding, pretty juiced here today. And but the Dodgers are 32-21 on the run line on the road, and the Giants are just 20-34 on the run line at home. So the Dodgers run line is really not a bad play here. And LA is 9-1 in its last 10 games, 5-0 in their last 5 road games, with the total set between 7 and 8.5. The Dodgers are also 6-0 in their last 6 meetings total, just owning the Giants right now, and they're going to play their hearts out for Mr. Vin Scully. I love taking all these plays for the Dodgers here today. Let's ride. It's time for our YRFI play of the day, a pick where we think a first inning run will be scored. We are taking the YRFI in the Cubs-Cardinals game at great odds, minus 110 on DraftKings. Both of these teams are great on the YRFI. Chicago, 4th best in the league. Not as good on the road, but still near a 50% rate on the road. The Cardinals are tied for 7th best and are even better at home with the 70% clip. Steele has been privy to give them up, and I could see one on Michaelis in this spot as well. Just a good feeling here at great odds. Let's ride. My other looks are Mets, Nats, and Red Sox, Astros on YRFIs today as well. Our batter prop of the day, we are going with Pete Alonso of the New York Mets over 1.5 total bases. Alonso crushes Anibal Sanchez, 556 average, 2 singles, 1 double, 2 home runs, and 9 at-bats against him. Alonso has been one of the best hitters in baseball over the past couple of weeks. His hit streak came to an end last night. I believe he was on a hit streak, but he's best against right-handed pitching as well, and I think he gets right back on the horse here in this spot along with the whole Mets team. I also love running Mookie Betts back, a great play again. Trey Turner, and then Yelich obviously on his hit streak. Tim Anderson for the White Sox on a hit streak. DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge, obviously can never go wrong with him. Any of the top Cardinals, especially Goldschmidt. I really do love Goldschmidt. I wouldn't mind doing an Alonso and Goldschmidt parlay. And those are my favorite options. Keep an eye on the pinned comment because we may add another one of these batters on the official card for you guys. I'm not going to take an official pitcher prop here today, but y'all know I love my guy Shohei Ohtani. The line is at 8.5, but he has absolutely been shoving, and the A's have a high strikeout rate on the road. I also don't mind Joe Ryan. We talked about him a little bit earlier. Over 5.5 Ks against a Detroit team that also strikes out a lot on the road. I believe he has cleared over 5.5 in his last 3 starts, so a great play here as well. That could be our second play as well. Just keep an eye on the pinned comment. That's it for Schmidty's MLB picks here on Wednesday. Please like, subscribe, share this video, join the Discord, follow me on my Twitter at @TheEthanSchmidt. It's where I post the final plays each and every day for Schmidty's MLB picks. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's go for a 9th straight winning day, and you guys are amazing. I'm ready for a winning, positive, WOZZATIVE day here on the channel. I'm Ethan Schmidt. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.